Hi, this is Bill Culhane from Bid Prime. Well, it's finally here. At least a hint of the Trump infrastructure plan is on the streets. It does beg the question, will Trump's actual infrastructure plan come out sometime in 2018? Yesterday, Jonathan Swan, a national reporter with Axios, leaked a report of Trump's infrastructure plan. As to be expected, the White House withheld comment. Let's start here. Let's make no mistake. Right now, there are infrastructure-related projects going on throughout the United States from coast to coast. And I actually looked in our database this morning, and there are a number of projects in the works in the coming months, in the coming years. Literally hundreds upon hundreds across every industry you can imagine. For now, let's go back to the infrastructure plan draft. So what's missing? Well, of course, it's a draft. Congress isn't involved at this point. Also, there weren't any figures, specific figures included. In speaking with a number of industry experts in our own analysis, many of you have already seen that many are projecting that it'll take between $1 and $2 trillion of investment to get U.S. infrastructure back to par. As many of you are aware, some have called for a gas tax to help fund the infrastructure plan. Well, in the draft, there's no mention. Also, the question's out there, in terms of other taxes, rates, and fees, what else will Americans have to pay to help with the investment in the infrastructure plan? So what's in the draft? Well, first of all, there's a dependence on private as well as state funding. And as I look at the report, the biggies are mentioned. Among them, you see surface transportation, airports, rail, waterway ports, flood control, water supply, a number of other hot topics that we've talked about. And this, of course, is just talking about physical infrastructure. Also, the mention of the intriguing Transformative Projects Program. You understand this. Opportunity beckons for any government contractors out there who are ready once the actual infrastructure plan is approved and is on the streets. As some have offered, President Trump is likely to detail his infrastructure plan in his upcoming State of the Union address. And there are a number of opinions out there. Dan McQuaid, Group President for AECOM Construction Services, puts it very succinctly, and I quote, "We're at a critical moment for infrastructure." So timing is everything. We've been talking about infrastructure, not just here at Bid Prime, but across the nation, in the media, throughout governments, among the citizenry. Everyone is talking about infrastructure. The American Society of Civil Engineers, we've talked about their report. The U.S. with a failing grade when it comes to infrastructure. So timing is everything. What are meant by the words of White House spokeswoman Lindsay Walters? And here's her quote, "We look forward to presenting our plan in the near future." Whatever near future means, I can assure you that we here at Bid Prime, we're going to continue to keep an eye on the bid and RFP activity coming from federal government levels, state, local government levels, and also we're going to keep an eye on the news, just as I'm sure you will as well. On behalf of everyone here at Bid Prime, all the best in growing your business.